Hey, Simply Sugar here with the Evening News Rundown. Buckle up, there's a lot to talk about. Let's just get started. So, the Supreme Court ruled 6-3 that Trump can fire over 1,400 Department of Education employees and move their jobs to other federal agencies. It's the usual suspects: Justices Alito, Thomas, Gorsuch, Kavanaugh, Barrett, and Roberts were in the majority, and these are the more conservative judges, and the liberal judges, Sotomayor, Kagan, and Jackson, dissented, warning it weakens protections for public education and for students' rights. What's important to know is that this ruling does not give Trump the power to shut the department down itself. Only Congress can officially eliminate a federal department. But what this is allowing for is for him to cut it down to the bone so that it's not effective anyway. Moving on, let's go on to the Crypt Keeper. Stephen Miller wants red states to build their own detention centers. So Trump advisor Stephen Miller, who has nothing better else to do but to continue his hate reign, is calling for Republican governors to copy Florida's Alligator Alcatraz or Alligator Auschwitz. He says states should build their own concentration camps to deport and detain migrants and basically torture these poor people, even without federal approval. So, like skirting the government and skirting, the law, like they have been doing since they've taken office. 6 months ago, and it feels like 10 years ago. Let's talk about the Department of Defense signs a $200 million bribery deal with Elon Musk. So they're going to bring on Grok. The Pentagon is now using Grok for government, an AI platform created by Elon Musk, to the tune of $200 million. Now, I don't know why they would give Elon Musk that contract. Elon Musk and Donald Trump and the GOP seems to be at odds, with him starting his own third party, the America Party. On top of that, calling for Donald Trump to release the Epstein files, saying that Donald Trump is in the Epstein files and Steve Bannon and the like. But somehow we come up with this $200 million to give to Elon Musk. This doesn't seem strange at all. Moving on to California, Gavin Newsom is doubling down, saying that if Texas does try to gerrymander districts, he will do the same. And he is encouraging other states to do so. And I think that a lot of blue states need to look into this to counteract whatever the Republicans are doing. And I don't want to hear from Democrats saying that we're above this, we shouldn't, go low when they go low. No, we need to go low, or we need to go to hell, because we have to do something to defeat these people in 2026. Trump threatens 100% tariffs on Russia if the war is not ended with Ukraine. I mean, we don't really have a lot of trade with Russia. This could affect other countries who we have dealings with. I don't know who's on our side anymore anyway, or who will listen to the United States with these 100% tariffs. I think it's a lot of smoke and mirrors, again, trying to get his approval rating back and eyes off of the Epstein files. And speaking of the Epstein files, Ghislaine Maxwell's case is with the Supreme Court, and they can rule on this, saying that her conviction will be overturned. And isn't that a lovely win for Donald Trump? Because if she gets exonerated, she could say, yeah, there was no list and this was totally unfair. If she doesn't get exonerated, she gives up the information. All he's talking to is his base. Nobody on the other side believes a word he says anyway. Moving on, lastly, to some local news. Nassau County says cops can wear masks. So law enforcement in Nassau County, New York, including ICE task force, are now allowed to wear face coverings during raids and undercover ops. I'm sure this is going to get met with lawsuits here in New York. I'd be surprised if I don't finish this sentence and there's a lawsuit filed. So we shall see what happens in Nassau County. I'm Simply Sugar. That's the Evening News Rundown. Let me know your thoughts.